Echo Alpha from Japan. Good morning to you. Today, I'm Echo Tango Echo Tango Sierra Uniform ALLSTAR.
So here we are, live on air. We've got the UV5R here, two UV9Rs, and a 888 BAOFENG. And we've got the ALLSTAR node in the background, G7 RPG. Let's have a listen for a while. I'll go off and make a tea.
I haven't quite got your call sign yet. JT6 Delta Alpha. Is that correct so far? Over.
My call sign is Juliet Golf 6 Delta Echo Alpha. Over.
MW7RLT returning. I think I've nearly got now something. G6DEA. I say Golf 6 Delta Echo Alpha. Back to you.
Okay, MW7RLT Juliet Golf 6 Delta Echo Alpha from Japan. But it's been a long time since I connect this link. But I used to connect this HubNet I joined, but I haven't used Echo link for. Yeah, I'm very glad to connect to your repeaters on net. So, weather is very nice weather. It is getting warmer and warmer these days. But right now is 24 degrees Celsius, like summer. Very beautiful day. So back to you. MW7RLT JG6DE. Over.
DEA from Mike Whiskey 7 Romeo Lima Tango. Yeah, we're in springtime here too, and something that I know is appreciated in Japan, cherry blossom is fantastic. Lovely summer, lovely spring day. Back to you.
Right, we enjoyed cherry blossom. This year, this is earlier than usual, full bloom. But already, so we are located in southern part of Japan. The cherry blossom is over. But maybe cherry blossom front heading for northern Japan. Maybe it takes about 1 month from south to north. But everybody enjoy cherry blossom. But this year we have like a cherry blossom viewing parties. Usually at this time of year, many people enjoy cherry blossom viewing parties under cherry blossom. Very beautiful, and then eating like a picnic, and then enjoy drinking. But this year, last year also, because of COVID-19, we cannot do that. So anyway, in the UK, but maybe you got a vaccine, AstraZeneca vaccine, but in Japan still delayed maybe a Pfizer's vaccine produced in Germany. So back to you. Please tell me your name. Mike Whiskey 7, Radio Lima Tango, JG6DE. Over.
JG6DEA from Mike Whiskey 7 Romeo Lima Tango. My name is Andrew. I live in the capital city of Wales, that is Cardiff, which is in the western part of the United Kingdom. Yeah, we're doing very well with the COVID vaccination. I think 35 million
maybe I'm now 74 years old. Next year, no. March or May, I'm not sure. Delayed. Wow. So I want to get a vaccine soon. But this year, in the summer, Tokyo will host the Summer Olympic Games, but without overseas spectacles. Maybe Summer Olympic Games will be held in Tokyo. So anyway, back to you on MW7RLTJG6DA over.
M0.
Yes, I've heard about the Olympic Games, of course, and this morning on the news, I heard that North Korea will not come to Japan for the Games because of COVID. My age is 77, so not much between us. I have had both vaccinations. Back to you from MW7RLT.
Yes, North Korea is now won't join the Olympic Games. So anyways, do you always join the Hamlet over?
JG6DEA from MW7RLT. Yes, I'm very new to this hobby. I got my license 4 weeks ago, so on a very big learning curve, a lot of things to learn. I'm using HubNet ALLSTAR, and next week I will have my own. Node. Back to you from MW7RLT.
Roger. Yes, when I was young, I used ham radio, HF, but now I don't have any transceiver at home, but only use the echoing connecting to this join the Hamnet and also Skype. So, well, it's enough for me. But I've been talking with many stations all the world. So mostly I see the United States of America is very active. I join the repeaters. But this time I see the time differences between the UK and Japan is time differences. Okay, but maybe 8 hours time differences between each other. So. Oh, yeah, you're from Wales. It's 2 years ago. It's rugby tournament was held in Japan. At that time, in Kumamoto, we have 2 teams from and then Wales team, and then many people excited watching the Wales and US and province very active. Then I really enjoying the rugby. So, okay, sorry, man. Almost time is dinner time. So, evening meal. My wife is calling for dinner. I have to go. Talking with you. Segment from Kumamoto, Japan. Mike Whiskey 7, Radio Lima Tango, JG6D 73. Sayonara.
For the QSO, I agree Japan did a wonderful job of the Rugby World Cup, and everybody was absolutely enthusiastic about the Japanese team. 73 to JG6DEA from MW7RLT 73.
if that didn't cure it, we're going to have to look deeper. It could be the microphone itself, because this thing is a multi-function. As you know, it's got all the buttons on and all the rest of it. There's a circuit board and all in there. So it could be a problem within the mic. Well, they're not too bad. They're about what? £11 for a complete new one. So that's one option. And if it isn't all that, then unfortunately it could be the relay. It's Yeas who prefer to do the PTT through a relay. So if the points in the relay get a bit porous and don't conduct, then that's the result. It cuts your audio down. G7IQJ there.
M0TRD, M0XM.
7900. That microphone's got the switch on it, a little plastic switch that's broken inside. So yeah, I'm looking for one of those. I'm gonna get because mine's got all the like yours. It's got all the buttons on the front, the 1 to 9 and all that lot, and it still works. I made it work. A bit of glue and something else work, but it's not an original, is it? Yeah, there is a full microphone on Amazon for 11 quid. Yeah, so I'm thinking of selling that as well, because I've got a full system with that as well. It's quite a good setup on that one as well. Yeah. Have you been busy, or has it just been quiet for you? Grab some of the ear pips. Yeah, well that's it. I don't deal with Amazon. I've got my reasons. But they're about the same on eBay. About 12 to 14 pounds. But they used to be, I mean, before you could get these, if you had to, I mean, when they come out a few years ago, I mean, I couldn't believe it, the genuine microphone, because they do two versions for these. They used to do a cheaper one without all the buttons, but then you can't have access.
Mike 7 Tango Romeo Sierra Mobile, testing access to hub net. Mike 7 Tango Romeo Sierra Mobile.
But they used to do a basic microphone for them for about...
Mike 7 Tango Sierra Mobile, I think it was, I can't remember, testing access. Loud and clear, sir, no problems whatsoever. Loud and clear in Stoke-on-Trent from M7 JPS.
And you were looking about 50, 60 quid up to a couple of years ago. Used to be silly money.
M7 TRS Mobile returning. Thanks very much. Sort out our quick radio check to make sure that I'm all working as I've not down here for a few days, and I'm connected to a Raspberry Pi. You know what it's like with all these systems connected together. But yes, thanks very much, and I'll go back to standby, so I wish you and your family the very best. 7-3s, my friends. This is M7 TRS Mobile.
Good morning. The time is 10 a.m.
7PRS, M7 JPS return. A very good day to you. Nice audio, by the way. Very nice audio. Very nice. And you stay safe there and have a good day. Best 73s from M7 JPS.
In a public space, I said that's about it. That's the only real changes. The schools.
Take care, my friend. M7 TRS Mobile.
At the end of March, you got the rule of 6. I said the major changes don't start happening for another fortnight to the 12th of May, when the 12th of April, when all when the non-essential retail opens, including outside pub service. I said at all caboodles, hotels, but I said even then, from
M0FXB.
even when the campsite's open, I said you've got to be self-contained. I said you can go down the campsite.
XMOT, Alan Monterey, monitoring.
But that is it. You're not allowed to have other people in the caravan with you, and you're not allowed to go in their caravan. Oh, I said no.
6MOTs, KM6AME.
Nobody is allowed to stay away from home until the 12th of April. I said I'll put money on it. A few of them have stayed away over the Easter. But I said that's you.
Got done helping my son put the trash cans out, and came back in. I watched a video. I got to change the lower driver's side door hinge on my truck tomorrow, and the shocks. But so I watched a video on that, and it's not really hard.
I think I'm on my notes. I don't know.
You go to Weston for the day. You can't take a tent and pitch it on the beach.
Did you program a frequency into your radio for it?
Until 12th of April. And even then, if you go away,
Yeah, this one here, the one that I'm on.
not on mix individual households. Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know. You got some,
point of just going
just a
out
tiny bit of noise, static, and you broke up just for a second.
There's nothing really open, is there?
I think it's out. It's going in and out. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I was reading it, and I got to the part, or Jerry sent me some instructions, and I was reading them. I got to the part, and then I hooked up. Actually, now it's in blue. And I was listening to some guys on this from England. Did you just hear them?
I did.
Gotta read some more and get this figured out. It's finally on, I believe, because before it was just plain no colors. Now it's all colored up. So, and it said that colors are certain. Anyway, I just gotta read some more. Anyway, so what you gonna do today other than your truck?
Well, so far that's all I got planned. My son's going to do the work. I'm just there to hand him tools and show him what to do if he doesn't know.
Comment? Yeah, okay, go ahead, comment.
Oh, W7 in Phoenix. I think you're still connected to the HubNet UK. I'm hearing you on Nerd Channel and on the Wind System, so make sure you disconnect from there.
Sure of. Thank you. How would I do that? Let me look.
Just look at the connections. It should show both the HubNet and the Wind System connected. And disconnect them. They're very plain over there, so they would take a while before they told you. But I just thought I'd let you know. Everybody does that. Not to worry when you get a new node that happens, but you'll figure it out.
Then over to, oh God, we call it.
time it says out. It says MOHOY, HubNet, Manchester, UK, out. It also says wind system out.
Yeah, just swipe that to the left and disconnect.
But, there's still a fair bit of freight going out the country, but not a lot coming in. But,
GB3
oh, you've gone down the drain, have you?
WR
Kick Sedgemoor's.
coming in there. We'll have a contact in a minute.
So, yeah, I don't know what way you come back up through here, because, it's, well, you can work your way up. Trouble is, there's the bloody weight limit nowadays, isn't it? Oh, dear. It's all these bloody weight limits all the time that, you got that one now down through Langford, isn't it? As you, what I remember it is if you were to come up the A38, if you were to come up the A38 and turn right onto the 368 in Churchill, and you go along there for a mile or so and you come into Langford, well, as you go out the other side where you got the Pear Tree Industrial Estate, and you just get past there, and the 7.5 ton weight limit then all the way up through, like, Blagdon. I know Blagdon's very narrow, not nice at all. But what I used to do was turn off and go up through Burrington. Up over Burrington Combe, which isn't too bad. And then you go along the top road with WR to the right-hand side. And then you get along, you just stay on that road till you come to the crossroads, basically.
Okay, so that's GB3WR you can hear. So let's see if we can get a contact now. WR's coming in on my external antenna. We're going to try and get a contact. Let's have a look now. Just want to make sure I'm on the right one. Right, yeah, so it'll be HubNet. Just going to call through on HubNet, and I'm on the BAOFENG 888S, which is, the one you can see here. I'll try and get it better so it's not so glary, but let's give it a go. So I'll just let you know that the first one, the greeny one, camouflage style, is a UV5R. I'm pretty sure that the model... Yeah, it's a UV5RA. So you get this chrome finish and it's black. You get this black sort of glass display. It's different than the sort of displays you get normally on UV5R. I really like it. I think it's a really nice looking one. And I've lost the battery, so I've had to put a different one on. Well, I didn't lose it, it broke. So then you've got two UV9 triple band ones, and then you've got a 888. So I'm going to call out on HubNet and just see if we can have a contact. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo calling for a contact on HubNet. You can see it's nice and loud, and my audio report should be good.
Yeah, Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo, this is 2E0 Fox Victor Oscar. Good morning, Andreas, how you doing? It's Matt here from Sheffield.
So we got Matt from Sheffield. We'll get him on QRZ as well. Just get that up. Yeah, hi Matt, it's Andreas. How you doing? Nice sunny here in Western. Go again with that call sign. I forgot it. Is it 2E0 Victor something?
M0FXB.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0 Fox Victor Oscar. QSL?
Yeah, thanks for that, Matt. Yeah, I think we spoke before because I do recognise your radios in your shack, the N60 and I think is that a receiving Icom 7300 style radio, and then the little is it Zygo. So yeah, how you been doing? Do you have a nice Easter? Back to you.
Yeah, not bad, Andreas, not bad, yeah, not too bad. Did a little bit of portable, but just with some amp pros on the roof of the car. But yeah, they work okay, the amp pros. We can get away from buildings and get yourself up high. They work quite well. I've got an 80 or 40 and a 6. But I got a contact into Norway, so I was quite pleased with that. I think that was Sunday morning. Yes, Sunday morning. So
You can see the node in the background.
Yeah, there you go. Back to you.
The light is blue.
The R8600. 8600 goes up to DC to 3 gigs, so it's a very versatile receiver. Back to you. Go ahead.
M0 FXB, yeah, it does look smart. It's a smart looking radio. I suppose receiver wise it will be similar, I think, to the 705 that I use. And I haven't even begun to even look at the receive capability of that radio. I don't think I've even read properly about it. They're just good, aren't they? And yeah, I just sat here, I've dug out all my BAOFENGs. I got a UV5R here, sort of green camouflage one. Couple of UV9s that I recently bought, but I got them very cheap. So one's silver and black and one's red and black. But I'm actually using my BAOFENG 888S and D7R PG node right now. Got DB3WR in the background. I can hear that going off. And just a cup of tea and playing radio. So what radio are you on now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you on a FT3DE through a little ALLSTAR on this YSF, but with the crosslink into HubNet. So yeah, it works really well. I like the FT3. It's very versatile radio, and it's got lots of neat features. I've watched some of your videos where you were doing some bits and bobs on the FT3. Very handy. I've got the 878 as well, which I'm going to take out with me today because there's quite a lot of DMR repeaters out there that you can click into as you're going up and down the country, because I move around a lot, so yeah, so I can always find something to listen to. Back to you, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? If you've got a couple of hotspots, a few repeaters near you, there's plenty out there, isn't there? Yeah, the FT3D, I was playing, did you say FT3 back to you?
Right, FT3, yeah, very good radio.
Yeah, I'm doing another video on that in about half an hour with the OpenSpot 3. What is my OpenSpot 3 is sort of seized up, so I thought, right, well, when I sort of unseize it, I'll do it with the FT3D. I spotted a problem because I've got the FT300 as well, and I spotted a problem with the FT300. I don't know if you've ever done this, but when you go on WiresX with your hotspot, you can actually put in the rooms that you connect to into category rooms of up to 20 rooms or nodes into each category, which works very good on the FT3D, and you can get onto the news and the emergency section. When you go on the FT300, it won't let you do it. It's a bit of a glitch, so I've emailed Yasu about it. It's one of those features you probably hardly ever use, but someone asked me a question on how to do it, and when I looked at the manual and did it step by step, it didn't work, so I tried it on the FT3 and it did work straight away. So I thought, there's a missing thing where you can't add nodes. But yeah, that I'm going to be playing around with the open spot. What hotspot do you have there? Back to you.
Yeah, it's just one of those little DVM jobs, you know, with the top hat on it, Pi-Starry thing. Just ordered it off actually. Yeah, I've had it since Christmas. I've got the open spot too. That's the one I've got BAOFENG, and the Pi-Star. That's on YSF. And I just run 2 different frequencies in the house so I can pick up a radio and listen to either. I normally have the DMR on 9.1. I keep this one on HubNet or CQ UK. But I've got them programmed in so I can switch channels. I'll tell you what I would be interested in doing if you could do a video on I've been trying to get the 878 to work on APRS. I can do it on the FT3 works great. As you know, it also receives APRS. And when I'm out and about, it digipeats all over the country, and it's amazing what information you get back on APRS. I don't know if it's something you've ever looked into. As you're going up and down the country, you get weather reports, you get images that people have put on. There's all sorts of information out there on APRS, and your FT3 will decode it straight off. But the 878, you can it'll only transmit your position, it won't receive and decode anything, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I've just been trying to get it to do it, but it's a bit of a fiddle, to be honest. Yeah, so there you go, back to you.
M0FXB returning. Well, that's interesting because I didn't realise that the 878 was one-way APRS. I have set it up before. You just go in and put in your call sign with your number, your position. I'm trying to remember just the usual APRS info like your symbol, things like that, and then it just works, doesn't it? Turn on the GPS. So I didn't know it was one way, and as you know, the FT3 is 2-way. FT3 works so well on APRS, but it's obviously as good as the connections you're receiving on a rubber duck. Really, it's virtually, it's difficult to get, to pick up those APRS transmissions. I will look at it though, because I haven't set up my 878 on APRS for maybe a year, so it'd be good to refresh my memory and do a video as well. Yeah, that'll be worthwhile. So I will do that. I'm quite lucky because when you use the OpenSpot 3, I don't know about the 2, but when you use the OpenSpot 3, you can do full APRS regardless of what radio you've got, as long as it's a digital radio, of course. And you can actually send messages to each other you can actually do it from OpenSpot to OpenSpot. Have you ever tried that? Back to you.
No, I've never tried that. I haven't actually come across anybody who's running another open spot. So, yeah, that would be interesting to do. I'll have to have a look into that. But no, the FT3 is cracking on the rest, like I said, because I travel up and down the country. I The other thing that you can do with APRS is, well, in America it's a bit more prevalent than it is over here, but you can actually send a text message to a mobile phone from your FT3, which is quite useful if you're in a place where there's no phone signal. I mean, I was up in the Peak District the other week and the phone signal had dropped off. And if you want to find your way back to the car park, if you've set up a couple of waypoints on your FT3, you can actually just follow the waypoint back to the car park, you know, if you get a bit lost. But it's a very neat little radio. So, yeah, sending a text message to a mobile from your FT3 would be quite a useful thing if you got into some trouble and you needed help. Like I say, in America, there's quite a lot of the SMS digipeaters. I know in the UK, not many. I've only come across a couple. I know there's one in Bedford. I've tried to do it, but I didn't actually manage to achieve it. But yeah, you can set it up so it will send an SMS to your mobile phone from your FT3. So there you go. Back to you.
M0 FXB return it. Yeah, it's so clever, and I've seen some videos on this as well, and some sort of thing you can download to make that happen as well. I'm not saying you need to download anything, but someone did. And yeah, the way OpenSpot have done it, it's so simple. You literally just click on APRS, and then underneath it, I haven't got it in front of me, it says something like, you know, send a message. You type the message, type the call sign you want it to go to, and if they're on the APRS instantly. Yeah, it's a gimmick, you know, you probably wouldn't use it that often, but it's just fun doing it. It's fun knowing that you can send stuff via RF, and then it's all right entering the internet. It's just fun, isn't it? It's just playing around. Right, I think I'll stand by. I've been sort of streaming for about, I don't know, maybe an hour. I'm gonna go grab this OpenSpot, which is stuck on one IP address, which happens to be identical to the ALLSTAR node that I'm on now. So I'm just gonna reboot it. You just hold down the Wi-Fi button, reinitialize the Wi-Fi connection, and then get it working. And I'll do it on the FT3 as well, which I was using a lot yesterday. I mean, it's actually, I think the FT3 is really good value. You think about the radios coming out and what they do, and you can get an FT3 for about $360 now. And I just think for what you get and what they do, they're fantastic radios. I took the rubber grommet off mine, so the audio's a bit rounder. So back to you, Matt, for a final. Then I'll go off and do my OpenSpot M0 FXB. Right, we're going to end the stream and do the OpenSpot video.
Yeah, M0 FXB from 2E0 Fox Victor 73, Andreas. Nice talking to you, and look forward to seeing you on the tube. Bye-bye for now. Have a good day.
Cheers, 7-3. Right, well, thanks for watching. As you can see, I've gone a bit BAOFENG crazy because of the ALLSTAR nodes. I've got 3 nodes now, 2 homemade ones. I highly recommend you get a G7 RPG one, but I also highly recommend that you make one, because you will learn a lot, and you can make one for 50 quid. Is it G7RLP across there in Wales? Is that the same person? Anyway, back to you, M0 FXB.
Yes, it's Andrew in Dennis Paris, across the water. I just wondered, A, how you got along with the flower pot antenna, and B, thank you for the contact regarding the ALLSTAR node. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Andrew. Good morning to you. It's quite sunny here in Weston, just cold. So yeah, the flower pot antenna, I wasn't planning on making one, But because it was, it seemed like such a good design, I did that day make a video of it and put it onto my YouTube channel. And yeah, I think it's had some views. I wouldn't say it was massive, but it, you know, views that of interest. The G7 RPG node, which I'm on now. And did you decide if you wanted one, or were you gonna, or you're not sure? Back to you, Andrew.
RLT returning. Yeah, no, I want one. I've been stamped on a lot of times recently on this particular node, the Barry one. But this morning I had a very enjoyable contact with Japan. Thank you.
Yeah, I think, do you know, I am pretty sure I heard that conversation. I may have even recorded part of it, because I've been live streaming HubNet for about an hour, and I was busy, so I wasn't focused. But in my memory, I'm sort of remembering a Japan contact and yourself in the background there. So I might have that recorded. So have a listen once I post this. Actually, this is live, so this is uploading live on YouTube now. So, but yeah, I mean, I've got four BAOFENGs in front of me, and they all get used now because of the node. I never have to worry about, am I a weak signal in? It's always 100% clear audio. If there is a problem, it's because of my local setup. Maybe my radio is too near my computer or something like that, and I get this weird noise. But so, okay, Andrew, I'm just about to make this set up this video on the OpenSpot 3. So back to you for a final. Good to hear you. Look forward to catching you on the G7 RPG node, which is plug and go, as you know. You can literally just turn it on and it'll work straight away out of the box. So you take care, and back to you for a final, Andrew. M0FXB. I hope I'm not getting too much interference into the laptop, making a horrible noise.
If you would let me know how I find you on YouTube, please, before you go. Over.
Yes, Roger. Yeah, you literally just put my call sign in, Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo, and you'll find it. I've literally made 1,000 videos, so it's very easy to find.
Got that. Thank you for the contact. This is MW7RLT clear.
Yeah, have a good day, Andrew. Catch you later. M0FXB, back to standby. So see how good that works? This is my go-to radio, and it's £9. It's funny, isn't it? So, and I've got some really nice radios here. So, there's the lineup of BAOFENGs. I don't think I got another one. I think each of the three cost me about £15 each. So I got some refunds because there was problems. And then the twin BAOFENGs was £16.99 for two, and I think I had a Nectar card and knocked a £5 off. So it's literally chocolate money. I don't like chocolates, but you know what I mean. And they come with the charger, the BAOFENGs, like this, and it is a USB charger. Sorry about this faffing around. So you can plug it into your existing chargy things that we all have now for our phones. And that's for the BAOFENGs. And they come with an instruction manual, and they come with... Well, I've got the box here, so let me just show it you before I finish. Let's grab the box. I'll have to move the camera.
M0FXB.
So there's the box. And two radios came in this box. We just open it up. It had a couple of instruction manuals. Yeah. There's the other charger that I haven't used. Here, headphone with a microphone PTT in it. Little chrome button there somewhere. Can't see it now. Let's tune it in a bit better. There's my spare battery. Really good batteries actually, and they last quite a while. Very light. There's the headphones that I use, and the button is this one is a black button, and is that clicking away. And they all come with belt clips. Now, two of the radios I put in my nodes, in my ALLSTAR node, which is up there, flashing away. That's my homemade node. I've actually got two. There's another spare battery there. Belt clip, and yeah, you get a strap. Like, good quality actually. And I always put straps on my radios because I definitely always drop them. So a lot of the time, if I go out and about, I put leather cases on, but not on the BAOFENGs because they're so cheap. So 7.3, please subscribe. Got I think I've got like literally 500,000 views, but 1,000 subscribers. It'd be nice to have more. So 7.3, all the best. M0. 7.3, all the best.